Good day, everybody. Good morning, I should say. It's not even 8 a.m. yet. And I am doing a live show based on a couple of conversations I had this morning with various individuals. Uh, One of the most important thing I realized this morning, are we networking outside of our usual audience? Have we decided to step out of the boundaries? You know, there's first off, I'll mention a few things. Not even, let me go on the topic first. The topic is basically expanding your network through various markets. We have websites, I've noticed, where people do not ship to other countries. I've even noticed in certain sites, they refuse to ship outside of their area. I don't know if it's the fear for not being paid, lack of communication, language barriers, customs, duties. There's a lot of reasons why people are limited. Understand the shipping and various protocols required in regards to sending a package elsewhere outside of the United States. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's a big injustice done to your business when you do not market worldwide. Doesn't mean you have to do every single country, but you should consider networking with countries. If you don't know much about the country, locate someone with a business and credentials in another country, and we usually call them buyer's agent, seller's agent, period. Someone who can handle your business on the opposite side of the world and is familiar with the traditions related rules and regulations. I So this morning I had one call with someone who, their worry was, how do I do business? My country's corrupt. To get into anything, you have to get in with the top officials. And I say to them, well, every country's corrupt. Sometimes you do have to get in with the top officials. The only way around that is to do something of your own and build yourself to the top. You know, step out of your boundaries, step out of your regular thought process. It doesn't mean you have to change who you are. It just means you have to expand on who you've been. And when I say that, as we're kings and queens growing our empires, we get stones thrown at us. Stones that are, we can call the stones doubt, lack of skills, a lot of things thrown at us. And we take these stones and we bury ourselves underneath them instead of standing on top of them and saying, okay, you threw it at me. Let me figure out how to build on this now. I don't have that skill. Let me acquire a skill similar, better, or of that nature to make myself able to build on that. You understand? Let me build from this lesson. We don't take these stones and we don't build with them. And because we say, hey, I speak English, that's my limit, doesn't mean someone in another country can't speak English or doesn't do business or cannot. Imagine if you had a chance where, I'm going to be honest with you. We take a lot of things for granted, even Mary Kay products. Do you know how popular Mary Kay was and has been? Do you understand how popular it is in another country? I do apologize for the phone ringing. It's always ringing, and I don't know where it is, or or I could basically, no matter how much I put it on turn off, it still goes off all day. Um, but it's good because it means that everyone's talking. Like today, I asked, because I realize there's a lot of businesses in India, and I have a lot of people over here that are looking for this product. And because we're so, we're America, so we're Americanized. We are not accustomed to decreasing. And the thing is, We're so busy purchasing from over there to bring it over here. Why are we not sending it over there? Why are we not attempting to? Why are not we building up the economy over there so that they will find what we provide more beautiful? You understand? Over there right now, based on what I've learned and what I've been discussing with a lot, they really are only into tangible products. Only those who get the true understanding can take care of the value that an intangible product provides. Like a website or vlogging or simple things, services. They're more into, if I can see my money, then that's my value. That unfortunately is not true. You should see what your money produces, and that's your value. You should know every time you spend your money, if you don't see it, you know it's doing what it needs to do. You understand? I love products from top brands. Who doesn't like some good Louis Vuitton or, you know, a nice purse, car, so forth? The problem is, I'd like to see my money making money. Even with my eyes closed, that's called sleeping with your money. Sleeping while you're making money. That means, and let me tell you something. And when I say sleeping and making money, imagine if over there when you're sleeping, they're awake. So over here, when you're awake, they're sleeping. So if you are able to get them to process business for you while you're sleeping over there, while you're sleeping over here, and they're awake over there, by the time they send you an update, you should be waking up to money and transactions. That means you've made money in your sleep. Like, the concept can go in so many ways because you can make money just from putting things up, and when you wake up, it's sold, people are registered or subscribed or ordered. It's a very different era. It's the millennial era. And if you're not catching up, and that's the crazy part. Because everyone's in the millennial era, they still think the old era does not exist. Like, print still works. Marking, talking, postcards, business cards. You understand? It all still works. It's all about where it's working. Doesn't mean it's not working over here anymore. It's how it's working over here. And are you even amplifying it to somewhere else? Give yourself a reason to take a nice vacation and go over there and visit your new market. Turn your vacation, make money while you vacation. You understand? It's the way you think. How you think is the way it can work better. It's your kingdom, it's your empire, it's your network. Don't people say, oh, this person's not from America, or they don't, I'm not going to connect with them. Why not? Why not? What type of injustice are you doing yourself? I feel so sad that we are so limited in the prospects we're looking at, we're looking for. You know, it's networking. Why are you not networking? You understand? Why do you not want to do webinars and seminars? I'm not saying go third world crazy now. I'm saying appreciate the fact that we all live on this earth. And the better we do, the better we make this earth. You understand? You want to really know how you deal with hunger in other countries and so forth, and even here? You help others while helping yourself. Don't just help yourself, you help others while helping yourself. You understand? I don't know how often I stress it to people. If you're in your community and you're the only one making money in your community, it really means you're the only one making community. You're literally robbing from your community because your community is not. They're taking their last, and they need, like, when they come, just give a jewel, share a jewel, because people can teach you things just because they are not rich. I saw another topic that was discussed where they were discussing, hey, why should I take any type of information from someone who has no business? And knowing me, if I made a reply, I'd only just end up with a bunch of people telling me, shh. And then I would tell them, that's nice. Who cares? That's my opinion, though. You don't have to accept it. It's not who cares. It's not arrogance. It's affirmation that this is what it is. You know, you're affirmative on your belief, and it's not about wanting others to accept it or change it unless it needs to be changed. It's about just stating that this is how I feel, and that's it. Doesn't mean it's gonna do anything, but if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. They can take what they want. They can leave what they want. It's all per person. What I'm saying is, there are people who would love to join what you have to, what you have going. Would love to support you because it's something different, and something different requires taking a chance. You want to know how to take a chance? There's little things you could do. I could go through the tips. I've got maybe 3 minutes to go for today, this morning. So if you were to take a chance, like how am I going to take a chance? If with, for instance, with the web hosting, you can say, hey, take this design, this promotion, and offer a chance to give a website to your business. In return, you're giving that person a commission. You can set up things like PayPal, which can control everything. You can offer a trial so they can see what it's like. It's different things. It's saying, let me give you a taste of expanding you beyond your horizons. And in return, I'm going to put money in I'm going to help do something for A, B, and C. That's you, the person in the middle. Yes, sorry, there sometimes needs to be a third party, darling. But sometimes it's good to not be the man in the middle, and sometimes it's good to be the man in the middle. You never know. And sometimes the man in the middle only has to make a phone call and make more money in the deal as a profit than everyone surrounding. And people don't pay attention. I'm just saying. And some people don't. Sometimes you get scraps. It's really all about how you maneuver. Uh, Next, you have the person at the end who's getting what they wanted, but they didn't know how to get to A, so they had to go through B. Just like A had to go through B to get to C. You understand? The thing is, B can get you to C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Can we go on or not? All I'm saying is they have access to an untapped area, and they have a hunger that's different than your hunger. And it's all about how you do it and when you do it and being ready for this venture. It's not something you just jump in with your eyes wide, wide open. You need everything focused because this is different. You can become a leader of a whole new avenue without even realizing it, or even in a whole town you don't even realize. Like, it was funny. I have someone I've been working with recently in Australia, and when he explained to me that in his area with their group, my business was actually popular based on the services I provided over here in the USA. It touched my heart because I didn't realize it can affect people in other places. And it makes you realize that just something you can do over here can make a very big difference somewhere else. And now I get the joy of learning more about Australia, learning about Australia's market and network, and learning so much about, and even as I'm inspiring them, they're inspiring me, and they're ready to inspire their area. And it's different because now you are opening yourself, and it's interesting. I want to thank you for listening. Just remember, if you want to hear more, send me a message. Let's chat.